Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Ultimate General Civil War, and today we are going to finish the Battle of Washington. Unfortunately, the Federals were unwilling to accept our victory, meaning that they have organized a counterattack. For this final fight, they have amassed 105,600 soldiers and 488 artillery pieces. Our first corps is going to hold Fort Stevens and its surrounding. Our second corps is going to hold our flanks, and our third corps is going to hold Washington itself. Our fourth corps is going to come up as a reserve. All in all, we have 108,400 soldiers and 576 artillery pieces at our disposal. Casualties on the first day were high, but we still outnumber the enemy, and now we're going to use their defenses against them. The northern side of Washington was conquered yesterday, but the battle is not over yet. The Union armies have assembled and are determined to attack and destroy us. General Meade is deploying to the left with the support of at least 3 corps. Gibbon's elite corps is preparing to attack Fort Stevens from the west. Several units of Sheridan's cavalry have been spotted behind those woods. Second Corps is advancing with massive artillery batteries. 5th Corps and 6th Corps are coming from northeast, ready to blast our defenses with hundreds of artillery pieces. At least 2 more Union full corps are marching to the east side of Washington. All possible escape paths are blocked, as more enemy forces are expected to attack us from the south suburbs of the city. Our fate is to defend Washington with all our remaining strength and utilize its own defenses to drive the Union back. General, we can use Washington's northern fortifications to defend ourselves. Holding Fort Stevens with strong brigades will safeguard our center. Fort de Russy must be held to defend our left flank. And Fort Skolum will guard our right. Brace yourself, the enemy is coming. The battle can begin and our orders have been given. All of our soldiers need to double time it so that we can prepare for the enemy onslaught. These 12-pounders need to move north, these 10-pounders need to get ready on these fortifications. These supplies were already empty and were sent back. These soldiers are rushing ahead to get on further defensive ground. These soldiers I order forward to help in the defense of this fort. And Weeks as well is going to move forward. The rest of our soldiers need to hang back as a reserve. They're all that we have left. For now I'm going to send them on these defensive works. These 12-pounder howitzers need to focus over here. These 10-pounder parrots can move to the north. Several units of enemy cavalry has been spotted, and Sheridan's cavalry is threatening our left. They are coming up. Page, double time it. 24-pounders are ready in the woods, and we have snipers on this section. More forces of the Federals are coming up. Smith carbines, I want you over here. We cannot utilize those defenses, unfortunately. These 20-pounders also need to move forward. Over here we have 10-pounders to rain down on the enemy, and enemy artillery is setting up over here. Can our whizzers hit them? Not quite yet. Soon they will be in range. General, move down. These 10-pounders need to get closer to the enemy firing line. And we see more artillery and more cavalrymen marching up. Brewster, I want you over here. Doles, no, Hicks, you march up over here. The Federals are already trying to flank us. Whittaker, over there. Webb is supporting our north, very good. I'm also going to send Sinclair north. Right now we are lacking the numbers to adequately deal with the enemy, but this will soon change. Grimes, move forward. I thought you would be there already. 10-pounder pellets, move up. Wolfheld's Vikings also move down. And now everything of the enemy should be on the field. We have Gibson coming up. And Whittaker can open up on Osborne's flank. Hex on the double and shift. Brewster also greet the enemy. Our artillery over here need to focus on Federal guns under Roder. And I hope Weeks arrives in time, as we are severely outnumbered on this section. I am willing to send also this reserve north. How's the situation down here looking? The artillery battle is starting. I want all of our strong guns, if possible, to focus on Johnson. Very good. Grimes is about to get in cover. We have our strong position over here. And Wolford, you're going to plug this artillery redoubt. These 10-pounders can open up on Terry. I'm happy with that. Unfortunately, we lack support artillery on this section. These 10-pounders do not get out too far. Open up on Roger. You should have them in range. Terry tries to charge. We should be able to drive them back. Wolford, shift. Yes, I know. I let you run all over the battlefield just to return here. And these 12-pounders are also... Nope, they're not able to hit them. Smith carbides. Their artillery is at the moment not ready to support. Wolford's men, get Kettler. They should be able to hit. Yes, you have their flank open to you. Come on, get ready. Wonderful volley, wonderful volley. Our Smiths are moving up. Oh, this is a nasty hit by the enemy. Yeah, no, fall back, fall back, fall back. You cannot survive this. For now, we simply have to let the enemy come to us. Down here, we are already making some progress. Whittaker, open up on the flank of Danny if you can. Nope, your own flank would be exposed. Meaning that you will have to hang back for the moment. These 24-pounders are doing a good job. Get a little bit closer to the field though. I want these 12-pounders further north. These supplies are empty and can retreat. Carroll's supplies still have life in them. Very good. A Longstreet, move forward to support our forces. We have 24-pounder howitzers over here. They are much needed. These 12-pounders need to open up on Cutler. These 10-pounders are opening up on the flank of Roger. I'm also going to send our Whisper snipers out to hit their artillery in the flank. Right now we are still holding them back. And their attack on our eastern side has not yet commenced. Duchesne, can you get Roberts? They're trying to break us over here. On this side, I want our artillery to shift fire on Seaman. He seems to have good artillery pieces for close range fire. So far, we can hold them back. Very good. That are two Federal brigades falling back. And we are still holding them down. And we have Osborne surrendered. Very good. Osborne, get out of there. Those 500 Springfields that the Federals lost are definitely going to help us. Hicks, come up. How is this section looking? Our 12-pounders are about to be out of ammunition. Do we still have some ammo somewhere? I am unfortunately unable to see any ammunition that is not needed. I'm going to send Carroll over. I think he can spare some ammunition. These Smith carbines need to move forward. These snipers can get on the Federal artillery. Very good. Daniel has held. Wolfert's Vikings are also still holding. I'm going to send them back just a little bit. 2 hours, 40 minutes left to hold until the next waves of the Federal forces are arriving. They're trying to break us over here. Rhodes is coming up, and then we can hopefully start pushing them over on this section. Our 20-pounders are doing some good damage. Very good. And I want these 24-pounders in cover. Osborne, you can now fall back. The Federals are trying an attack. I want Brewster's skirmishers over here to open up on Fairchild as he tries to cross. The rest of our forces need to move up just a little bit to make sure that we can pin them down in the water. Osborne, rout from the field. These 12-pounders are now also opening up and shift their fire to Roberts. So far we are holding them back. Very good, very good. Their forces push to our eastern side. 12-pounders open up on these forces. Our snipers can move forward and hopefully get Roberts' artillery. 10-pounders open up on Dickey. These 10-pounders and 12-pounders are still opening up on Robinson. Very good, this battery is already quite weakened. 24-pounder howitzers open up on Stanton. Very good. Daniel is taking more and more fire. For now they're still holding. These parrots, I want them to also focus on Johnson. 12-pounders open up on Perry. Over here our snipers can take aim. Very good, and they're currently not in danger. Over on this section I want Sinclair and Rhodes to move forward. Smith's carbines are under heavy fire, but Seymour's artillery is about to be destroyed. Nothing seems to come up over there, meaning that our Whispers can now also move on the flank of the Federals. And down on this section we are holding them back. Hicks, move forward. We are going to get them in the water. Whittaker, also move forward. Very good, there's Dandy's numbers dropping. Osborne, are you unable to rout, or do you simply want to hang around? Poe, I'm going to grab your skirmishers and maybe get on the flank of the enemy. And this unit will be kept for safekeeping on this vantage point. These 24-pounder howitzers are taking fire, unfortunately, but they're dishing out good damage. I have the feeling that they're trying to soften us up. 24-pounders. And these 10-pounders open up on Gwyn. Rogers' artillery is falling back. Can our snipers shift and hit Dickey? Very good. Now they got spotted and need to fall back. These 10-pounders also open up on Dickey. 10-pounders open up on Dickey. And we are still holding them back. These Whispers can open up on Rogers. Supplies are coming up. To the north it looks like Sinclair got driven back. Okay. We need to keep an eye out on this front. Longstreet, you're marching north. Unfortunately we have not completely broken them down, but I think I can send Whittaker north as well. With the enemy held up in the water and with our flank secured by Duchesne and these 12-pounders, we should be able to hold them back. Brewster's skirmishers were able to force back the unit under Fairchild, and they're now also getting in good positions to pin them and hold them in the water. So far we can hold the Federals back quite easily. Still, we took almost 20% casualties in all of our corps. The Smith carbines have done nothing but bled. Weeks is also taking heavy fire, but he needs to remain on post. These 20-pounders need to pick artillery. I want them to shoot there. Maybe they can also get some other Federal units. Over here I'm a bit scared. We do not really have much in reserve. I'm going to order Willig to move over on this section. These parrots and whispers. Please focus your fire on Dicky. He is about to be destroyed. Snipers are opening up on the Federal flanks, very good, but they can move forward and hit those artillery pieces. These Tragedias, can you silence Roger's artillery pieces? They are down to 88 soldiers. And these 24-pounders need to relocate over on this section. Then they should be able to support our soldiers on this flank. These 10-pounders, are they able to hit those soldiers? Sinclair has arrived, very good. Rhodes and Sinclair, can you get a nugget and then fall back? Come on. This was a nasty volley. Now fall back out of enemy range. Our 20-pounders are able to hit their guns and doing a lot of damage. We have Fairchild pushing north. We have this section still under control. Very good. And our own snipers are working through the Federal lines. Maybe they can get a Young's cavalry and then force them back. Our snipers got spotted. They need to fall back. I do not want to lose these soldiers. They are basically everything that we can use on the Federal flanks. As the situation stands, I think they are much better used on the Federal infantry. Over here the Federal forces have stopped. Carroll, move north. Some of our soldiers need supplies. And of course you're about empty. Our parrots are doing a good amount of damage on Dicky, and Roger is also about to be driven back, and it looks like our snipers got caught and destroyed. Very unfortunate, they did a lot of damage to the enemy. Sinclair, you can fall back for now and keep up in reserve. These snipers are opening up on these forces, doing a good amount of damage, very well. And I want Lomax to confront Fairchild. Over here the skirmishers are battling it out with Roberts, and these forces have stopped. Postman, can you get the artillery under Abel? And maybe even capture their supplies. For now, the situation is developing more and more into our favor. Our heavy guns need a new target, it seems. I want them to focus on Viv. The same goes for these Tragedias. These 10-pounders are still doing a good amount of damage. I do not want to send them out further. They can hit Federal infantries. And these 20-pounders are still shooting into the mass of the Federal artillery. Can these soldiers move forward and hit the Federal? Yes, they can hit the Federal infantry without exposing themselves. Very good. Fairchild is defeated. Lomax, move back. Down here the Federal advance has stopped. I am willing to send Higgs and Brusler forward. Maybe we can entice the Federals to attacking us. Post skirmishers are attacking Allen, and Colonel Oscar Higgs is wounded. Duchesne, out of cover. Double time it and on the flank of the Federals. Over here, still no movement from the enemy. Will it get forward? Daniel, you need to fall back. Wofeld's men, you're going to overtake them. I'm going to organize replacements. These supplies can fall back. I think Kershey can be replaced. Daniel is going to get into these defenses. Kershey on the double. These forces are also getting hit extremely hard, but they are still holding. Our snipers are doing a good job. Higgs is taking some damage. Okay. But we now have soldiers on the Federal flanks. And it looks like we have destroyed Federal artillery. Poe, don't shoot and capture those supplies. Higgs, open up on the open flank of the enemy. Brewster, open up on Duchesne. Maybe this unit will break. Very good, very good. There we have more Federals routed. Very good fire. Duchesne, you're now getting back in cover. And we are now pushing over the river. Over here, Lomax, you're going to support the attack. Our 20 pounders are now also low on ammunition. I'm going to send them into the fort. Oh well, it looks like they actually are still with ammunition. Very good. Then open up on Dakin. Well, these guns also open up on Dakin. Over here, these 10 pounders, I want them to open up on Owen. And Federal forces are finally making a move on our defensive lines. Many of the artillery pieces are destroyed. Major General William Mahone is killed. These 10 pounders open up on Mick. Very good. These 24 pounders, I want to focus further on this section. They are able to annihilate this whole group of enemy soldiers. I know they're exhausted, but we have to hold out. And the northern section we could in theory be driven back if the Federals would finally decide to attack us. So far we have to simply hold back. Lomax has defeated the next Federal unit. Very good. I'm going to send Lomax over here outside of the heavy artillery barrage. And we are about to clean up this last pocket of Federal attackers. Poe, move further south. We need to take those supplies, if somehow possible. Brewster skirmishers are still holding our flank in case something else is going to arrive. Rhodes, I'm going to send you back just a little bit. They're sending more forces over. I do not want to have your flank exposed. These Smith carbines, I want them on our further flank. And we have captured Federal supplies. Very good. They're going to be needed over here. It is across the entire battlefield, but we have no other option of resupply. Post skirmishers, you're going to attack these soldiers. Our 24 pounders can get into cover. The Wolfhead's Vikings, fall back. Kershaw, you place them. And these 10 pounders are still grinding down the Federal attackers. We do not have any supplies in this section. We have some down here. But it is far too far away to simply send our guns back. Right now we are winning the artillery battle. Smith's carbines, a move on Kala. Rhodes also move forward. With that we should be able to drive back this Federal unit with ease. Federal fire is strong on Rhodes. He is taking casualties. Our Smiths are opening up very good. Our 20 pounders are luckily still supplied. But the Federal artillery on this side does not want to die. We have driven back the Federal units over there. Very good. I'm also going to send these men north. I doubt that they will send anything more over on this flank. Post skirmishers, you can reattach. And Brewster skirmishers can attack Harris. Our 24-pounder howitzers have done amazing work. They have killed over 1,500 Federal troops already. General John Willig is wounded. Snipers open up on the exposed flank of Woodall. Good shots. Down here, these 12-pounders, these 24-pounders are down to 12 artillery pieces and need to open up. I'm going to send Willig's men back. The Federal center over here is crumbling and their guns are starting to get silent. These 10-pounders and Whispers need to focus on MiG. Major General David Adams is wounded. We are now losing a large amount of our divisional commands. But we are still holding them back. The Smith can fall back. Rolls, you can also fall back. They outrange us. And Weeks can fall back. Lomax, you have to go in there. Or better, we are going to shift our defensive line further south. Maybe this will entice them to march into crossfire. Whittaker also fall back. More of our forces are coming up. Brewster skirmishers, get over here. Our artillery is completely exhausted, but still the Federals are not willing to push. Our snipers are getting ready to deliver another volley on Woolley. Very good, this is this Federal unit dealt with for the moment. 7 minutes left to hold. And over here they're still unwilling to actually engage us. These 12-pounders are about out of ammunition. These 12-pounders are also out. We are getting resupply, but it is going to take a bit. Very good fire from these 24-pounders. I want them to open up on the flank of the enemy. We have found Palmer over here. Hex, I'm going to grab your skirmishers. A couple volleys and this unit is destroyed. Brewster, move up on Harris. And in the meantime, we are getting attacked on the inside of Washington. We could not hold the city for more than 1 day before the Union decided to counterattack with everything they got. It is possible to utilize the forts and trenches around the city to defend ourselves. We should not hesitate and reoccupy Fort Washington to guard our left flank. Fort Thomas can defend our right flank. Quickly run to our battlements. For now the men can jump into the defensive roads. The south is going to be protected by 3 brigades. And over here our soldiers are rushing into position. Unfortunately, we do not have much control over this side of the battlefield, but I hope that with a strong point defense over here and good defense over here, we can hold back the enemy. Some of our units have been sent to a forward base over here, but need to quickly rush behind our defensive lines. The Federals can only attack from the west, east and south, but the north is still secure. 2 brigades are going to capture these and these fortifications. Our shock cavalry and forest elite cavalry are going to stay back over here. And over here Taliaferro and his skirmishers are building up the next defensive line. Leonard, I want you to move up over here. And Virginia Fusiliers, if possible, your skirmishers are going to delay the enemy from crossing. Just for a short while at least. We have Brun to take over these fortifications. Very good. And Virginia's men need to move forward as they have massive amounts of forces over here. 20-pounders also get closer. These 12-pounder Napoleons get closer. We have 10-pounder ordnances for crossfire. And we are getting approached from the west. One step forward, and yes, Taliaferro can open up on the Federals. Very good. Virginia is starting to drive back Federal cavalry. And I forgot these fortifications to the north. Jackson on the double. We only have one infantry brigade in the fort, but this should hopefully be enough. At least for the moment. Down here we are preparing a defense in case they come from the south. But we are lacking strong amounts of artillery support. These 24-pounders can go south, these 10-pounders can get over here, and these soldiers are going to make sure that none of the enemy can cross the river. These 10-pounder parrots are needed over on this section. These 10-pounders can stay behind. And these 10-pounders are also ordered on this flank. A very good fire from these 12-pounders. Unfortunately, we are fighting here with our 4th Corps that has the worst equipment of all of our men. Virginia is still fighting on. Very good. Soon they will fall back. Taliaferro, you need to fall back and reattach. Leonard, get closer. Virginia, also get closer. And we are under attack from the east. It appears they are coming from the northeast. How they were able to get up there is beyond me. I thought we had that under control. I'm going to send Secret Devils out as well to get as much control of this field as possible. We have 12-pounder Napoleons over here that need to march north to greet the enemy. Let's hope that we can defend over here as effectively as we could in the north. Taliaferro's men, you can rejoin your parent unit. And we need to find out where the generals are. There's Lee, get over here. Otherwise, I do not seem to have any general present on the battlefield. These snipers are also needed. I want these JF Browns to take position over here. And these snipers to take position over here on our flank. We are about out of ammunition. Let's find out if we have actually any form of ammunition over here. Yes, we have some ammunition that is needed to pull up. Virginia skirmishers made it out. Very good. They can reattach. $20-pounders. Can you snipe Federal supplies? They're in the water. We are not going to be able to capture those, so make sure that the Federals also cannot use them. Over here, Jenkins gets repelled. Federal artillery is in the forest, but we cannot see it. Taliaferro got already driven back. 12-pounder howitzers, get ready to drive back the enemy. Virginia, Leonard and these 12-pounders need to hold the Federals back. Otherwise we do not have any form of good defense until we will see to this point. We have Doles in reserve. I'm willing to send him over here and hopefully we are able to roll up the Federal flank. These 10-pounders are able to hit the enemy in the water. Very good. And the Federal sends cavalry forward. Jackson, can you get Mickey? A very good fire, soldiers. Keep it on, keep it on. How is our right flank looking? It appears that we are going to be driven back. Let's hope our 24-pounders can deliver us some time. Over here they have broken through our defensive line that we weren't able to occupy. We only have Smith carbines over there. But as we might lose this fortification, I don't know if it's wise to replace some of our soldiers. Siegfried can only hold out for so long. These 24 pounders need to deliver supporting fire. Williams got repelled. We have 12 pounders in these fortifications as well that are now able to open up on the Federal flank. JF Browns, I hope you're able to deliver some flanking fire. And we see Federal artillery. Now, how is the other section of the front looking? We still hold them back in the water. Our 10 pounder ordnances are doing a good job. Over here, however, we are getting pressure. Taliaferro, get back onto the field. And over here, Dose, we need to rush forward on the double and annihilate their attack. Very good. So far, we are holding. I want these Whisperers over on this section as well. They should be able to deliver some good flanking fire. And the Federals are starting to outflank us. I don't know if it's a good decision to keep Siegfried over here. He might have to withdraw into the fortifications. For now, we still have the option to delay the enemy. Snipers, why aren't you shooting? Very good. Make sure that they cannot pressure us. At this point, Siegfried is unable to shoot. They're getting blocked by who knows who. Come on, man. Aren't you able to fight? Well, in that case, fall back. On the double. Get into these fortifications. This is the best chance that we have. Of course, you're now getting rear flanked. And yes, there is Siegfried falling back. Colquitt, you need to change positions. Well, nothing that we can do if the enemy is unwilling, if our soldiers are unwilling to shoot. Taliaferro, you're going to shift. Leonard, you're going to shift north. Virginia, you're going to shift over there. Very good. Our 12 pounders are opening up and are starting to devastate the enemy. These 12 pounder howitzers also need to follow up, and Dose is able to open up on the exposed flank offshore. How is this situation looking? Jenkins is out in the water. Jackson is unable to hit him, but his skirmishers will be. Dowden, you need to shift over on this defensive position. And I also want Forestman to dismount and take position over here. We do not really have many reserves to the north. I'm going to send these two brigades north. The Smith carbines can only hold them back for so long. Over here, Siegfried, fall back to our main line. These Whisperers also need to fall back. Georgia volunteers are in a melee. 12 pounders open up on Williams. Very good. Williams got routed. And now everything open up on Lightburn. And Siegfried get on the flank. These Whisperers got hit and are now withdrawing. Martin on the double. We are slowly losing ground in the north. These 10 pounders open up on these forces. Support our defense. Haggart's morale is wavering. Where is General Lee? Move up here. Make sure that he does not break. The rest of our forces are still in good condition. I'm going to send Dulles and Taliaferro forward. Haggard got repelled. Now we need to capitalize on their exposed flank and drive them back to make sure that Haggard can regain his composure. 12 pounders open up on Lely. 12 pounder howitzers also open up. But these supplies are needed in the south. Over here we are still holding very well. Snipers also open up on the enemy. They are starting to outflank us even harder. Over here we are still holding them back. And to the north, reinforcements are finally arriving. The Smiths are doing a good job. Martin is about to arrive. Very good. Buckley, what do we have? You have the Harper's Ferry. Very good. Smith, open up once more. Now, fall back. Buckley, take over these fortifications. Smith on the flank. We can hold this. The Federals are getting weaker by the minute. Come on, those we need to get shot. These soldiers are driving them back. Very good, very good. And Haggard is back in the fight. His morale is still wavering, but we are back. Over here we have held them back. How is the fort looking? Siegfried's men are under pressure. I want these 24 pounders to open up on these federal forces. They are already wavering. 12 pounders open up on Williamson. So far our morale is still holding up. And our sharpshooters are back once more. I'm going to send them forward on the rear of the enemy. 24 pounders now open up on these units that are about to break Siegfried. And over here we can start hitting their flanks once more. Very good. We have federal artillery in the water. There are 20 pounders. Open up and drive them away. Langdon's guns should be stuck in the water and should not be able to retreat. Over here, Taliaferro, you're going to hit Shaw. Leonard, you're going to push forward. Virginia, open up on Curfin. These 10 pounders also need to open up on Langdon. Very good. Our left flank is holding very good. Our northern section has stabilized as well, but our right flank is under massive threat. We're doing everything to support Siegfried, but he might fight a losing battle. Whisperers, open up on the rear of these forces. 12 pounders, shift your fire. The Federals try to break through. Georgia, also shift your attention. Yes, a very good fire. The Federals are starting to march up. I'm going to withdraw our Whisperers further on this flank. Right now, Carrick got driven back. And this Federal unit has to withdraw under heavy casualties. 24 pounders. Shift your fire again down. These 12 pounders are down to 15 artillery pieces. But we will fight to the last man if necessary. Jackson's skirmishers are doing a good job, but they now need to withdraw. And over here Taliaferro got driven back. Leonard is also down to 700 soldiers. For now I'm going to order our soldiers to fall back once more. Our flank has stabilized. And we can afford to let the enemy come in to destroy them once more. These supplies are empty and can rout off the field. Over here our Whisperers are able to shoot on Oliver. Very good. Siegfried's Devil's morale has recovered slightly. And the Federals are now charging them. Let's hope that with the flanking fire of Colquitt and their superior numbers they are able to drive them back. These 24 pounders have also taken heavy casualties. But so far we are holding. Ammunition is running out of these 10 pounders. Over here, Panda is wavering, apparently from flanking fire. We need to hold out. I do not want to lose this fort. This unit is about to be completely broken. Secret Devils are now also routed as they try to get back on their defenses. But we were able to hold this section. Very good. We still have our snipers on the enemy flank. And if necessary, we can withdraw further. Leonard got driven back, but he is now once again under command. Shaw is down to 286 soldiers. Taliaferro, get up on the flank. And also Virginia, open up on the Federal flanks. Very good. These guns are now starting to feel the pressure, but they are still fighting on. Doles is about to be out of ammunition, but we do not have any left. Our 20-pounders are still shooting on the artillery. We have melee fighting within the fortifications. 12-pounders open up on Macmillan. 24-pounders, shift your fire on Williams. Over here, our Whispers are able to shoot up on the flank, or better on the rear of Oliver, and Secret Devils are back. Our artillery is unfortunately now in the melee. They're down to 13 artillery pieces. But we are still holding. JF Browns, withdraw, withdraw, withdraw. 10-pounders, open up on these units. I'm also going to send these Smiths down, in case that the Federals try to attack this weak position. But so far we are able to hold. More Federal forces are coming up and are exposing their flanks. Very good. Taliaferro, move up. But be careful, Shaw might hit your flank. A very good shot. Now, fall back. Wheel around and finish off Shaw. These 230 should break quickly. Leonard, you're rushing forward to get those flank cleared up. Very good fire. Very good fire, boys. Over here, the Federal advance has stopped. How is the situation over here looking? Panda's flank might be threatened. Smith's carbines move out. These 10-pounders need to open up on the rear of the enemy. Faulkner's men need to fall back for a small while so that they can reload. And our snipers also need to fall back once more. They got spotted and they are drawing the attention of other units. Slowly but surely our soldiers are getting killed off. 12-pounders, open up on Williams. Together with these 24-pounders, maybe we can break this unit. Virginia, move forward on Hazen. The snipers can move up and try to delay the enemy, or better, move up on Smith. Very good. There is another Federal brigade falling back. Over here we are pushing them back. Finally this brigade broke. Doles, you're going to move forward together with Taliaferro on their artillery. Over here, Leonard, you're pushing on the Federal flank. Virginia, also move forward. Why are you running directly into the enemy? Leonard, fall back. This is also a very good way to destroy a very promising attack, simply rushing into the Federal forces. Taliaferro, focus your fire on the Federal artillery. Very good. 79 men remaining. One good volley and they are dealt with. I want these Whisper snipers to take up position over here. The Federal forces are unwilling to cross the river and get into range, so we need to get into range ourselves. Doles, get over the river. There's more Federal artillery waiting to be destroyed. Over on this section, Secret's Devils are back once more. I'm going to send them forward. And if possible, on the flank of Oliver. Our snipers are still hitting Smith. And Brigadier General Greg Leonard is killed. Our 24 pounders are destroying these units, but they now need to focus on Raum. He is coming up. 12 pounders focus on Macmillan. Georgia destroyed over 2,000 Federal forces, but also took 600 casualties. Very good fire from our forces. Our Smith's carbines are taking heavy fire. I think they will have to withdraw for now. Our JF Browns can focus on Beale, but they also need to withdraw behind defensive ground. Or better, on defendable ground. 10 pounders, open up on Beale. Do not leave your fortifications. And it appears that the Federals try to charge us. Doles took heavy fire. Their morale is wavering, but they are still able to shoot on Tidball. I'm going to send Taliaferro forward to support them. Virginia and Leonard need to keep this side open. Whispers, open up on Lily. He is quite under strength and might break. These 12 pounder Napoleons need to move further down. Very good fire. Taliaferro get in the water, a couple volleys and they're dealt with. Make sure that Mac Armor does not regain his composure before you destroy those guns. You now need to shift, your flank is otherwise exposed. Come on, Taliaferro, you have the superior numbers. Very good. Now, focus again on Tidball. Over here, it is, in my opinion, wise to send Virginia Fusiliers and Leonard back. Maybe we can entice them to come up once more. These 12 pounder Napoleons need to move forward, together with these howitzers. 12 minutes are left to hold. And we have broken a Federal unit over here. Very good. These 24 pounders can open up on Raum. He is coming up. These 12 pounders are down to 10 artillery pieces. Apparently taking fire from Williamson. Panda, are you able to hit anyone? Yes, it appears like it. The Federal forces have left this woods, meaning that our Smith's carbines can also move up again. Over here it looks like we are out of range. And we are driving back Federal artillery. We do not have eyes on them anymore. Taliaferro, you're coming back. Doles is going to rush forward. Maybe we can find them. And Leonard is also rushing forward to hit the Federal flank. Very good. Only 80 men remain on Tidball's guns. I'm going to send Doles forward. Maybe he can catch them in a melee. Taliaferro, get ready. You have Curtin's flank available. And now the Federals are once again attacking the northern forts. General, we must not lose the 4th north of Washington, or else we will lose the battle. Defend them at all costs. Following up on our previous success, this should not be that big of a problem. Of course, they have massive amounts of soldiers over here that can definitely do a lot of damage if they get through to us. Smith carbine, hold. A very good fire. And over here they are finally willing to attack. Wicks, get over here. Whitaker over here. Brusler, move up. Colonel Howell Baxton is killed. Hicks, you're getting on this section. Brewster skirmishers behind those defenses. They are withdrawing their cavalry on our flank. Brick skirmishers, you can reattach. On the east, we are still holding strong. Very good. Kershaw is able to annihilate those forces. These 10-pounders are still picking off Federal artillery, even though we are running critically low on ammunition. One more Union Corps is attacking us. It appears to be Howard's 4th Corps. Well, I wonder where they're coming. They're coming, of course, from the section that is now undefended. Soldiers on the double. We have 12-pounders and 24-pounders at the ready. And I'm also going to send some 10-pounder parrots over. Johnson, also get down. We're going to build up a defensive line over here and we are going to hold them back. This is, of course, now a moment where they could decide to attack us and to do a massive amount of harm. These whizzers need to get out of harm's way. Come on, man, get out of there. And these 24-pounders are now starting to take some damage. Federal artillery is still on the field. And we have captured Davies' soldiers. You can rout from the field. Federal artillery made it over. Whittaker is taking care of them. 12-pounders also deliver fire on those artillery pieces. 24-pounder howitzers are coming up. Let's hope that they do not have 12-pounder Napoleons or howitzers, otherwise Whittaker might be torn to bits. Good fire, good fire. Kirby is also delivering good fire. I'm going to send Weeks down. And I'm also going to send Poe out of this defensive position. His skirmishers... No. Poe, you have to stay. Good that I wanted to leave skirmishers behind, otherwise I wouldn't have seen this attack coming. Texas Brigade, move out. Over here we are still holding them back. Hicks and Brewer skirmishers are not very useful over there. I'm going to send them further on this side. These skirmishers can of course stay. Whittaker is taking damage. He is about to fall back. Thompson's artillery took some damage, but is still a threat. Texas Brigade, move up over there. Bruceler, you need to fall back over here. We need to build up a new defensive line. 10-pounder parrots, open up on those artillery pieces. And over here the Federals seem content in simply holding us back. How is the situation over here looking? We have some Federal forces coming up. Most of their artillery is destroyed. Very good. Let's open up on Allen. Or better, these 10-pounders, they need to fall back. They're already out of range. The Smiths are holding back this side of the front and they are finally willing to attack our fortifications. Very good. This means that their numbers are now starting to melt. Florida is getting ready. Very nice, very nice. There is this Federal Brigade falling back. How is our rear looking? We are able to do some damage. We are able to hold them back somewhat. Can these howitzers hit their artillery? This would be very opportune. Unfortunately, they're not willing to waste their lives over here, otherwise we would be able to get in the rear. We routed Kimball. Texas, move forward a bit. Maybe you can get on the flank of Taylor. And it looks like they are now willing to move more forces over here. These Smith's carbines need to fall back. Sinclair, support Hicks. And support Rose. Hicks is marching south to prepare the defense over here. Our 24-pounder howitzers can shift north. Our remaining forces should be able to deal with those forces alone. And over here, more and more of the Federal artillery is taking casualties. I want these skirmishers of Willig out. Maybe they can get on Cone. They seem to be isolated. And over there, another Federal unit broke. Cavalry is falling back on this section. Sinclair, get back to your previous position. Smith's carbines get on the flank of MacArthur. Hit them hard, hit them good, and then fall back before they turn. Very good. Hicks is coming up. And we are hearing a charge, but I cannot see anyone. Heavy artillery is still behind the front line. Willig skirmishers are taking casualties, and it looks like Owen's artillery is trying to charge our lines. Come on, boys, hit them, hit them, hit them. Over here we are about able to contain the Federal threat. Weeks is down to 400 soldiers, he might be broken. We need to organize more forces. Whittaker is able to join the fight once more. I'm going to send Brewster's skirmishers south. Come on, Brewster, open up on their flank. These 20-pounders shift and focus on these soldiers. Even if they're willing or able to break through our southern defensive line, I think we should be able to hold the forts, and with this we should be able to hold victory. I want our Smith's carbines to get on Allen. Willig skirmishers got driven back by artillery fire, it seems. Our 24-pounder howitzers are able to open up. Allen's guns are down to 120 soldiers, and they have even more strong batteries behind them. I hope our Smiths are able to hit Allen before they reload, otherwise these skirmishers might be completely destroyed. We found more strong batteries. They are shifting. Come on, Smith, open up, destroy them. Good volley, good volley. Now fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back. And run in again. Federal artillery is pouring it on. Come on, one more good hit. And the rest we are going to leave for our artillery. And there, of course, are these carbines falling back. I'm going to send these forces once more on the attack. And over here, Whittaker can attack Blake. Brewster is staring off with Kirby. Wicks is able to get on Kimball. And we have to hold for 2 more hours. If Whittaker is able to drive back Blake, we can... Ooh, this is not looking good. Blake, why you are not blocked? The field is open, shoot! Yeah, no, this attack can be immediately abandoned. Yeah, there's Whittaker falling back. This is most unfortunate. It was looking like a really promising opportunity. Over here the Federal attack has once again stopped. And we can attack McAllister over here. Pons Butchers are about out of ammunition. Our 24-pounders are also out. The Confederate Guard is still here, and the fight well can shine. The Federals want to charge over here, but they are attacking alone, and therefore we will be able to drive them back. Hicks, double time it if you do not want to attack them. Come on, you cannot be blocked. No one is standing in front of you. Smith carbines, move on this flank. Finally, a nice volley. Come on, man, move forward. We're now starting to hit their flank stronger and stronger. Over here our forces are starting to bleed heavily. Nope. Texas Brigade is about to get flanked. They need to get back. Very unfortunate. Whittaker is here once more. I'm going to send them forward. Federal artillery is running out on ammunition. Very good. Brewster, move forward. Weeks, move forward. Brewster, you need to attack the flank of Grosser while you still can. Texas Brigade, hold your ground. Whittaker, you're going to attack the flank of Gibson. Come on, they're directly in front of you. Shoot them down, shoot them down. We only have the Springfield M1842 in those units. Duchesne, are you able to hit the artillery? They are now trying to get as close as possible. And they should be in range almost immediately. Duchesne has his CS Richmond. They're getting ready. Very good fire, very good fire. We should be able to drive those batteries back with ease. Brusla, get forward on Blake. Over here, Gibson is falling back. Even further north, Federal artillery is still a massive problem. We have not yet been able to silence them with our 20 pounders. Hicks and our Smith's carbines are moving forward on this section. And over here, the Federal artillery is pulling north. Owen's guns are about to be destroyed. I want Willick's skirmishers to follow so that we can find out what the Federals have. Maybe they are trying to prepare for a large last attack. In preparation for this, I'm going to send Elliot forward, just in case some of our units get repaired. I'm also going to send these 10 pounders forward. Gordon is going to stay behind. Very good, very good. Brewster needs to focus on Kirby together with his skirmishers. They should be able to defeat this unit. Texas Brigade, move forward. Whittaker, move forward. This battery was either destroyed or driven back. I'm going to send Duchesne's skirmishers forward to attack the battery of McDowell. Very good. There's Grosser falling back and Whittaker is about able to hit Thompson. Texas Brigade, move forward and move forward on the double. With Duchesne's skirmishers on the flank of McDowell, we should hopefully also be able to drive back those guns. Over here, Federal artillery is hitting the flank of Hicks. And these 100 soldiers have now broken. Hicks move forward on McAllister together with his Smith's carbines. CSA Guard, can you also hit the flank of McAllister? 24 pounders open up on this already almost destroyed unit. Maybe we can break them before we have to fire with our rifles. Well, they're still willing to fight, but they're going to break within a short while. Smiths are ready, they're opening up. Very good, very good. Hicks move on the flank. I know, you like to get blocked by nothing. And this unit got broken. Very good. Sheridan is coming over to see how heavily we're going to beat up his soldiers. These Whisper snipers are once again ready to fight. I'm going to send them over here. And our soldiers are taking more and more fire from the enemy artillery. Can these 20 pounders open up on the battery under Minning? Over here we are going to hold everyone else back to minimize our casualties. Smith, you need to fall back. Hit Scott. Yeah, now you are flanked. Of course you are flanked. And Hicks, you can fall back behind our lines. Very good. Over here we are driving the enemy back further and further. And we have found Federal artillery once more. These soldiers are still on the field, meaning that I cannot flank with Poe. Whittaker, get forward. Texas, get forward. Bruceler, destroy Kimber. Bruceler skirmishers also move forward. We are going to destroy those artillery pieces. 12-pounder howitzers, can you open up on McDowell? And Duchesne's men, get over here if possible. Stay back, Bradley is waiting for you. Bruceler on the double. Bruceler skirmishers move forward. And of course, right now, the Federals get Kirby back on the field, meaning that we have to stay back. Texas Brigade is rushing up and Bruceler is going to hit McDowell. Whittaker is taking casualties. Duchesne, move forward and help. Come on, Bruceler. I know you are completely exhausted, but you need to get McDowell. This is the best opportunity that we have. Bruceler skirmishers, you need to fall back. Lure them in the water. Very good. There's the first Federal battery completely destroyed. Over here in the north, we are still holding them back. All the casualties are now basically coming from artillery fire. These snipers are able to get on Warner. And they are once again sending forces over for a flanking attack. Well, I don't mind this at all. They have messed up all of their artillery on this section. I'm willing to send 2 brigades forward to hit them. Otherwise, we now have to play the waiting game. Hicks, get ready once more. Or better, Warren, you're going to get out. You are still fresh, you took very little casualties, and you have a good rifle. Rhodes, rush forward, maybe you can hit some of them while they're crossing. Sinclair, also move up just a little bit. Over here, Texas Brigade, get forward. Bruceler is able to drive back Kirby. Hold your ground, Bruceler. And Bruceler's main force is about to open up on the Federal artillery. Federal volleys are about to drive him back. Okay, I'm going to order this attack to be abandoned. I'm going to call our soldiers back over the river. Maybe we can lure them into the water. There is no point in wasting our soldiers. Forces are moving south. They are completely under strength. And Warren is ready to hit Gwyn. Come on, man, open up. Very good volley, very good volley. Hicks, get forward as well. Over here, what has the Federals on the field? They have Edwards. Root, you're going to take him out. We have the option to go on the counter-attack, so let's do that. Rhodes, shift a little bit to be maybe somewhat protected from the artillery fire. Very good crossfire on these 2 brigades. Warren, can you also shoot on Pearson? With that, we should have the absolute superiority in fire. Over here, we can send our forces forward and maybe destroy some of their guns. Down here, these skirmishers are still battling it out with Blake. Bruceler got repelled. Kirby is coming up once more to get destroyed by Bruceler's skirmishers. Very good fire. Sheridan's cavalry is still doing nothing on our left flank. And it is a real shame that we weren't able to destroy... Well, we were able to destroy at least one of their batteries, but the rest of their artillery pieces are still intact. Rhodes is battling Perry. I'm going to send Sinclair forward to help. We hear melee fighting. It looks like the cavalry under Stagg approached but got driven back. Wolford and Willig. Double time it. Hit their artillery. Willig skirmishers also move forward. There is Parson taking a good hit. Willig, get ready. Wolford, hold. Focus on the cavalry. They are trying to charge us head on. Very good. Just in time for us to open fire. Willig, open up on Parsons. There is this destroyed. Willig skirmishers, you need to fall back. Willig, you yourself need to turn. Well, Stagg is falling back, meaning that your skirmishers can be attached. These cavalrymen got completely destroyed. Over here, Root can also support the attack. Over here, Hicks and Warren can move forward. On this side, Sinclair needs to fall back a little. Rhodes can move forward. And Lomax can move forward. We have almost destroyed all of their infantry. In the south, Duchesne's skirmishers can reattach. The few forces that they still have over on this section do not worry me at all. Maybe they will even... Yes, they are rushing forward into their certain demise. Federal artillery is ripping through Wolford's Vikings. That is not good for our veterans. But we are driving them back. Willig, hold your ground and open up on Stagg. And Wolford, you need to move up on Adams. Come on, Willig. Can you hit Stagg? Yes, you could hit at least a few of his soldiers. Now, move forward. Everyone, move forward. Adams is falling back. And we have only one large battery on this section of the field. Sheridan is withdrawing and I'm simply going to send Willig forward. Over on this section we have discovered a large unit under Bradley, but they are unwilling to cross. Over here we are holding them back. And once more Stagg tries to attack. Willig, get ready. Blast them out of there. Wolford, focus on the artillery. Very good shot, very good shot. There is his cavalry falling back. Root, move forward. Wolford's Vikings also continue with the attack. Now, everything on this battery. Over on this section, we are moving forward. We only have to hold for 6 more minutes, and then I guess we have to defend the last Federal attack wave. Hicks, move forward on the Federal flank. Warren, move forward. Avoid destroying those supplies. Maybe we can capture them, maybe not. Either way, it is not going to be worth it wasting our valuable ammunition. Lomax, open up on the flank of Schoff. Double time it, come on. I know you're now taking some casualties, but with that we should be able to drive back this unit. And now we have to hold for a few more hours. We managed the impossible and held so far superior enemy numbers. Hold the forts and the city till nightfall to claim total victory. Give all you've got. Well, Federal numbers were not superior from the beginning, but no one needs to know that. Let's get ready, they will possibly try to attack our southern section now. Secrets Devils, fall back. Make sure that the enemy has to come to us. Georgia is still holding strong. Very good. These 12 pounders can now open up on Williamson together with our 24 pounders. More of their forces are falling back and the Yankees have completely encircled us. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the reserves to send forward. There they're coming. 12 pounder Napoleons, shift. Brun, I hope you're not getting flanked from this position. And I'm going to send Stark over here to help. Let's hope that this is enough to hold them back. Over here, Haggard is targeting Robinson. Very good. Taliaferro also on Robinson. And the enemy makes a move to attack us from the city streets. We have found enemy artillery. And Brun got repelled almost immediately. More forces are coming up over here. This is far from ideal. We have some forces within the city to hold them back. Stark is out of ammunition. Moore double time it. And destroy Williams' artillery. These 10 pounders also open up on Williams. These 12 pounders open up over here. Cutler move forward. Brun move forward over here. And I'm also willing to send Hayes south. I don't know what Doles is targeting, but they can move up further on this side. Taliaferro is hunting the enemy down. Leonard and Virginia move forward. And if we're able to maintain our grip on these forces, do not allow the Federals to break over here, we should be able to hold back the Federal advance. Terrell on the double, get to those fortifications. Baxter, take position close to those bridges. 10 pounder parrots, shift south. 24 pounders also move north. Stark, Moore, and Moore you're going to attack. Cutler you're going to attack from there. Brun you're also going to attack. These brigades over here are right now the strongest threat that the Federals have to us. Our Wizards are still able to hit Smith's flank, but they're out of ammunition. Maybe I can get them back into the fortifications once Smith is repelled, so that they can grab some fresh rounds. Secret Devils, double time it, get on those fortifications. They're about to hit us in the rear. Terrell, move forward. Over here our reserves in the city need to stay. But we are finally able to drive them back. If we are able to hit Williams' artillery, very good, yes. The Patton Enfield is a good, reliable weapon. Good that we have some of those down here. They're now preparing for a charge. Terrell, hit Spears' artillery. These 10 pounder parrots can also hit Spears if possible. Over here our Smiths can attack Beale. And the JF Browns can hopefully support our forces. 24 pounders open up on Hall. These 12 pounders, I want them to shift and hit those forces. Very good, very good. Our envelopment in the south is complete. These forces are getting destroyed. Very good. Let's get Cutler and Brun forward to make sure that these units do not get the option to regain their strength. We have more Federal artillery somewhere over on this side. I'm going to send Dole's men forward. They're exhausted and out of ammunition, but this might be an option to save some lives. Russell is falling back. Dolls, you can double time it again. You have some condition again. These wizards can shift on the flank. Jackson, you're also going to get out. Your skirmishers are going to make sure that these fortifications cannot be taken. Over here we are still holding. And we have driven back another federal attack. These 12 pounders can now open up on Sanderson. Or better, open up on Smith. Colquitt got repelled. This is not good. Our artillery is falling back. Very good. We are holding them back over here. If necessary, I'm going to rush Panda out. Colquitt on the double. Georgia Volunteers, open up on Smith. Our artillery is still on the run. Secret Devils, open up on Sanderson. Or better, open up on Smith. Yes, as you do. Smith is falling back. Very good. Secret Devils, can you open up on these forces? I do not want to lose this battle so close to our victory. Panda, get out there. Georgia Volunteers need to hold the north, and Colquitt is back to full morale. Very good. Rogers is coming up. You need to greet them and drive them away. Georgia's able to drive back this unit, and these artillery pieces are able to set up. Terror, double time it and destroy spears. Morin, get ready to destroy those forces. And Cutler, you're going to recapture these defensive positions. Or better, get on these defensive grounds. The rest I do not really care for. Come on, Morin. On the double. Maybe we can force those soldiers to surrender. This will be a massive help. Terror was able to drive back spears. Very good. The snipers need to fall back. Colquitt repelled another attack and can now get on the defensive. Panda attacks Sanderson. Very good fire, very good fire. It looks like we are able to stabilize this situation. These 24 pounders need to open up over here. Morley surrendered. Very good. You can now rout off the field. Martin, open up. Brown, make sure that if the Federals have even more forces coming up, they cannot come back. Hayes, come up over here. And you are going to support our northern force. Force has surrendered. Very good. You can also rout from the field. Harper's Ferry on this unit, and Malloy had also Harper's Ferries. Very good. With this, we should be strong enough to hold over here. Baxter, I also want you to reinforce our positions. These snipers need to fall back even further. They're about to get cut off. Federal artillery got destroyed, and we are now finally able to help the fortifications. Georgia Volunteers took massive casualties, but they also destroyed over 300 Federal forces and counting. It's a wonder that this unit is still in the field. They're soon going to be driven away. 12 pounders, get onto the fortifications. I know you're down to 6 artillery pieces, but we still need you. These 24 pounders are also down to 9 guns. We have Blair over here. Terrell, open up on the flank of Sanderson. And over here we weren't able to find any more Federal artillery. Jackson, move forward. Whispers, move up over there. Virginia, move forward. There we have finally found Federal guns. We have driven back Hayes. Abbott might shift, but they have long-range weapons. They should hopefully not be able to do massive harm. And I'm also going to send Jackson over. We have some 10-pounders over here who can open up. While these guns apparently not. Doesn't matter. We should be able to destroy them nonetheless. These Whispers can also support. Jackson on the double. Leonard and Virginia are about out of ammunition. But we are still holding them in the water. Terrell, move forward on the enemy flank. And Whispers, you have finally the option to grab some ammunition. Morin, you can stop running now. I know you're very much out of condition. Georgia volunteers are still fighting. Very good. Terrell now move forward on Sanderson. Over here we have some Federal artillery without cover. I'm going to send our Smith suppression over. And these Treacherous can... Smiths, fall back. Fall back. So the Federals still have more forces. These Treacherous, can they hit? No, they cannot hit their guns. Jackson, move forward. Whisper snipers on Albert's artillery. Doles also open up. Taliaferro is back on the field. This unit has fallen back over and over again. 12-pounder Napoleons, get closer. 12-pounder howitzers also get closer. These ordnances can also start opening up over here. Almost 1,000 soldiers killed by this battery. Very good. There's the next Federal unit broken. Shift your fire on Thomas. Doles continue to hunt their guns together with our Whispers. Jackson is opening up on Coley's. And I have to send Hatch out of cover so that he can actually hit the enemy. Leonard, shift and open up on the flank of Harman. Taliaferro is taking damage and I do not want him to run away again. Doles, move forward. Our artillery is now also targeting Abbott's guns. Very good. Whispers, follow. Jackson is taking casualties, but he is also dishing out good damage. Harwood is down to 240 soldiers. Very good. Leonard is down to 300. How is this fortification looking? Maroon, move forward. Terrell, move forward. Baxter, move forward. Over here we have Federal forces trying to attack our artillery. Our Treacherous until now have not taken a single casualties. Our JF Browns are coming up and they should be able to deliver good fire on them. Our Smiths can also move forward. We hear melee fighting. Our Whispers are getting flanked. Doles is battling Federal guns on the melee. Hatch, move forwards on the enemy in the water. Very good, Doles. Drive them away. He is exhausted, but until now Robinson is not engaging him, meaning that we can hit those guns unopposed. Come on, follow up, follow up. Do not let them get away. Now Doles is flanked, but he is also delivering a good volley on Abbott. Our snipers are reloading, they might be able to save Doles. And Jackson is still getting held back. Dulce has catched Federal artillery once more. Very good. Over in the north, Federal forces have stopped their attack. Smith, can you get those artillery pieces? Our snipers are getting ammunition. Very good. I'm also going to send them around. These 12-pounders now need to abandon their position, together with those 24-pounders. Martin, move forward. We can now start the counterattack. Over here, our envelopment of the enemy forces is continuing. It looks like we've destroyed Abbott, and Hayes is now taking damage. Very good. Curtin is falling back and more forces are routing. Hatch, move up on the flank. Virginia, move down. And Haggett, you can also get outside of the fortifications. And move on the double. And with this, Federal artillery on this section of the front line has been destroyed. Those you need to shift to make sure that the enemy retreat is going to be cut off. Very good. Anyone push forward. Over this part, our Smiths are able to hit Taft. But now they're getting hit by strong Federal artillery fire. These Whispers can also start to attack Federal guns, if somehow possible. Martin, move forward. Terrell, move forward. And Baxter, move forward. Dots, focus on the Federal soldiers and not on their commanders. They do not have soldiers to give orders to left anywhere. We should be able to break Matthews pretty quickly. Taliaferro is down to 300 soldiers, Leonard down to 350. Hatch is in good condition. Very good. This unit just shattered. Virginia, you can get on defensive ground together with Leonard. Your battle is over. The same goes for Taliaferro. The rest of our soldiers will be able to clean up these last remaining soldiers. Over here, Martin, get out and attack the flank of the enemy. Buckley is unable to hit any one of their soldiers. Unfortunate, but not a problem. Our Whispers are able to deliver some fire on Taft. And over here we are approaching Hall. Baxter is going to take care of Sanderson, and that on the double. Come on, open up. Now charge. Martin, you're going to attack the artillery. Terrell is going to support the attack on Sanderson. These 12-pounders are almost destroyed. I'm going to retreat them from the battlefield. Come on, Terrell, open up. Very good hit. Now, also forward. These soldiers can get back. I'm going to simply send them over onto this section. These snipers can try to get some ammunition. The same goes for Hedge and Jones. Martin is moving up on the flank of Banbury, and Buckley is finally able to hit them. Very good. Only 50 minutes left, and we only have to clean out a little bit of Federal resistance. Everyone move forward. Baxter, move forward and, if possible, march through the enemy. Mauren, hold. Open up on Ruggers. Very good. There's this unit shattered. Everyone, move forward. There's Grease falling back, and Baxter is about to get into melee. Terrell is about to hit Hall, and there should... Yes, there is this unit broken. Soldiers, move forward. We have found enemy supplies over on this section. I'm going to get the skirmishers of Talifer out and simply send them forward. Or even better, we still have our cavalry. Over here, Baxter is battling the Federal guns. Very good. Terrell is getting held back. And enemy supplies have surrendered. Very good. Meaning that we finally get some resupply. It is not needed anymore as this fight is won. But it is still nice to have. Morin, open up on their guns. Everyone, move forward. Baxter, move forward on Grease. Morin got repelled. Terrell, open up. Good volley, good volley. Come on, Baxter. Still hunt them down, hunt them down. I'm going to get your skirmishers. They might be able to finish them off before you reach them. And there are these guns wavering. 26 minutes left to hold. Let's destroy as many of the artillery pieces as possible. Our whispers are blocked by these supplies and they're about to hit there. Retreating Federals over here. Very good. Let's hunt them. Terrell, can you hit this large battery? Over here, the Federal guns got destroyed. Baxter, come back. Baxter skirmishers over on the flank. And our whispers have almost destroyed Taft's battery. Terrace men are losing morale due to the constant bombardment. But help is on the way. 18 minutes left and we have completely won. Over here our JF Browns need to fall back. I do not want to lose these units so close to our victory. And Martin is coming up to hunt the remaining Federal forces. 87 men remaining on Taft. And Martin has ran all the way back here. Baxter, get out of cover, double time it and finish off Walcott. These whispers can shift down and attack those artillery pieces and all of our soldiers are simply ordered forward to finish them off. Very good. Buckley is down to 90 soldiers. And this battery is almost destroyed. Baxter, move up. And these whispers I order back, otherwise, or better, I move them on the flank to not lose them. We are about to capture those artillery pieces. Very good. Whispers, open up. These guns have been destroyed and we are pushing forward on the last remaining Federal guns. And over here, Panda can get back into cover to make sure that we do not lose any more men than absolutely necessary. Taft is still on the field. We are going to get him. Well, we can't get him as this fight is now won. The Federal Army fielded 142,700 infantry and 7,300 cavalrymen, who got supported by 743 artillery pieces. Over 98,900 infantry and 2,800 cavalrymen got killed or wounded, and 5,000 of their soldiers surrendered. They also lost over 425 of their artillery pieces. On our side, we had 113,400 infantry, 400 cavalrymen, and 579 guns. 40,400 of our infantry became casualties, and 71 of our artillery pieces were destroyed. Still, we held our ground and captured Washington. The best unit on the field was Brewster with over 4,800 kills, followed by a unit of 24-pounder howitzers with 4,500 kills, and Colquitt, who destroyed over 3,800 Federal units. Our casualty list is led by Whittaker, Sinclair, and Weeks, who have lost over 1,700 soldiers each. Even though it was a very costly battle, only 3 of our officers got killed, and those were Major General William Mahone, Brigadier General Greg Leonard, and Colonel Howell Braxton. Our wounded officers were Major General David Adams, Colonel John Willick, and Colonel Oscar Hicks. After that, we have a large amount of officer promotions. Last but not least, our own general, who got promoted to Lieutenant General. We were also able to capture a massive amount of enemy equipment, including 13,300 Harpersville M1855 and over 10,700 Springfield M1861. We also captured over 46 20-pounder Parrots, 20 10-pounder Ordnances, 33 12-pounder Napoleons, and 8 10-pounder Parrots, as well as 6 12-pounder Howitzers. As this was the final battle of the war, we are only getting 35 points on our reputation. And we can celebrate a grand victory. We are triumphant. After 4 years of constant battling and the loss of many brave soldiers, the Confederates got what they wanted. The Union capital is conquered and the rebels achieved total victory. The President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, had to sign a peace treaty and accept all our terms, which include the complete independence of the Confederate States of America. A new page in American history opens for our newly formed nation, while several foreign countries wish to start diplomatic relations by establishing embassies in our land. In the war between the states, your leadership and skill became a matter of national pride. Your men would follow you anywhere, and you returned home a hero, greeted with parades and great fanfare. The people of the great state of Virginia elected you governor by an overwhelming margin. Your skill at maneuvering an army in the field will prove invaluable for managing an entire state. In this bloody war, we have lost over 259,900 infantry and 4,900 artillerymen, as well as 3,700 cavalrymen. The casualties on the Federal side were much bigger. Over 604,900 of their infantry and 60,300 of their artillerymen got killed or wounded. The same goes for over 22,800 cavalrymen. Also, over 6,100 of their soldiers surrendered. And with this, we have finally completed the Confederate campaign of this awesome game. I had a lot of fun recording and playing this game, and I hope that you enjoyed this series as well. And now all I can say is thank you for everyone who watched these videos, who gave them a like or a nice feedback, and of course to everyone who subscribed to this channel. And until we meet again in a new game, I wish you all a great time.